In lecture 16 we saw this pie chart of the market shares of the four big cell phone companies prior to the T-Mobile and Sprint merger, with Verizon and AT&T each having about a third of the market and Sprint and T-Mobile having about a third together. Well, we can pretty easily analyse this market to see whether a challenge from the Department of Justice would be likely to this particular merger. If we combine AT&T and T-Mobile into a single firm, then together they've got 30% market share. And so we can calculate the Herfindahl-Hirschman index based on 30, 36, and 34 as our market shares. So what do we get? 30 squared plus 34 squared plus 36 squared is 3,352, and so that is an almost certain challenge from the Department of Justice. The Department of Justice turned out not to challenge this merger in court, which sounds like it goes against what we had just been looking at. But what happened in this case was that T-Mobile and Sprint convinced the government that they were going to not decrease the amount of competition in this market for two reasons. One, they said that they couldn't afford to invest in 5G infrastructure without merging. The government decided that was probably accurate. But the government also added a stipulation to the merger that in order for the merger to go through, Sprint had to sell off some of its capacity to create a new cell phone provider. And so it ended up doing that by selling some of its capacity to Dish Network, which then created a new cell phone provider, which was Boost Mobile. And so that satisfied the government that this merger should be allowed to take place.